Here's the thought. If you want to be free, get rid of the big three. The big three are, it's really the big one, but I'm chopping it up in three different ways. Judging yourself, the fear of others judging you, and judging others. That's the big three. They all have one thing in common: judgment. And that judgment strangles our true nature, strangles our expression of ourself in this world. And it's not something we're born in, it's something that's put on us. It's something that we're conditioned into. If you ever see a small child, you'll realize they don't have a self-consciousness of certain things. They just freely exploring and expressing themselves. But then comes, no, don't do that. You can't do this, do that. No, bad, good, no. Oh, don't put that in your mouth. Take that away. Go over here. People don't do that. People like us, do you know who we are? Do you know what we believe? From now on, and those people over there are like this, and nobody grows up in this world free of it. And it goes into your mind. And it becomes part of your thinking. I like to call it stinking thinking. You get this idea that you're not good enough. You get this idea that there's something wrong with you. You get the idea that you don't want to do certain things because people may laugh at you and mock at you. Do you know why you do you know why you get that idea? You know why you get the idea that people will make fun of you and mock you and laugh at you? Because people do. Did anyone go to school? So it's not unrealistic to feel that way. What I found is that my fear of people doing that and its prevention of me being who I am, saying what I want to say and expressing the essence of what I find to be beautiful in my heart in this lifetime, it's not worth paying the price by being intimidated by them and holding back my voice and holding back the beauty of who I am as a human being. And by the way, that same beauty is in you, each and every one of you. So when we are afraid to express ourselves and be ourselves and take those chances and to, as they say, let your light shine, there's no doubt that in this course that we're taking, that you're going to face this challenge at various times for various reasons. Did you practice that week? Oh no, I didn't practice. What is everyone going to think? How do you look when you're doing the move? Did you do it perfectly? You're looking into this imaginary mirror. And then again answering, I'm not good enough just being who I am today. And not being good enough, not feeling confident enough that it's okay, that you're absolutely good enough to be who you are today. That step is what actually helps you grow into the more of what you are, because the beauty and goodness of who you are, it really has no limits. It's infinite. It has to grow like a plant. But you need to be able to accept today where you are so then it can blossom and grow into who you're becoming. But it stops you. That judgment stops you. Rooted in judgment of yourself, I'm not good enough. Rising up to, I can't show them who I am because they'll judge me, meaning that will validate that I feel I'm not good enough. And now the pure oppressiveness of being under that judgment, your escape valve is to judge other people. Because you get a temporary bump. Yeah, I must be pretty horrible, but look at that person over there. I'm feeling pretty good about myself now. That's why I used to watch in America these judge shows. The people's lives are so chaotic and a mess. You go, well, I'm starting to feel pretty good about my life right about now. It's not good and healthy for you, though, when you judge other people. Because their life and what they're living has nothing to do with you. And also that seed, it's like a diamond. The seed of pure awareness, the seed of peace, the seed of love, the seed of joy lives in their heart. You should be having compassion for those who haven't discovered the treasure that lives within them. But the only way to inspire anyone to find it is to awaken it in yourself and live by it in a way that validates to them that it exists, and that the way that you treat them validates that you feel that they're worthy of respect as a fellow human being, with all due respect to setting appropriate boundaries. You don't have to let people abuse you or walk over you. Don't get me wrong. It's a big issue. But in holding appropriate boundaries from that fence that you set up as your defense, you certainly can afford to be generous in this journey that goes from ignorance into awareness, into self-knowledge. And we're all taking that journey. Now, when I thought this morning in my meditation about bringing this, if you want to be free, get rid of the big three. It's kind of a center point to our class and to this discussion. I thought, I said to myself, self, are you putting an unfair burden on them? Let's say you grew up all your life judging yourself, being afraid of other people judging you and judging other people. And everywhere you go around you, everyone's doing the same, meaning, seems like nothing's wrong with you, it's just normal. That's what we do. And then here comes Gong. If you want to be free, get rid of the big three. Now you have a burden. Oh, you mean I'm not supposed to be judging myself and I shouldn't be afraid of other people judging me and I shouldn't be judging them? I was much better when I just simply wasn't aware of it. Screw you, Gong. I rue the day you came into my life. By the way, what I'm saying is not a joke. This does happen. Remember in The Matrix, Carlo would know this because he is the one. But in The Matrix, the guy just can't handle being off the Matrix and being aware. So he wants to take a pill. Let me go back to the way it was before. It's too much of a burden to be aware. Actually, I had many of my Kung Fu students come to me and say, basically, dude, I'm out, man. I'm taking the blue pill. Like, meeting you was just too much. And by the way, it's not just me, it's just any aware person. When you meet that person, you have to make a decision. Do I want to go forward into this awareness, or I just want to run back and blend in to the matrix and, you know, have no, just, this is just normal. This is what we do. We live lives of quiet desperation. So what? It's the best you can do. It's the best you can hope for. By the way, you can make your choice, and I honor your choice. So I asked myself this question, is that too much? And also, is what you're saying true? Why did I even say it? Because at some point in my journey, through awareness, I began to see the conundrum, the trap, the burden that I was under. Through awareness, I began to see how pervasive judgment was in my own life. And as I began to recognize the symptoms in my own life, I started observing people and realized everyone's under this same spell. So much so that even when you become woke, you inadvertently take on the mantle of judgment. And you start looking around for who's not woke. You become the woke police. I remember when I used to not be woke. So I call it, pride is the ninjutsu of sin, right? Because all other, I know a lot of people don't like the word sin, okay? How about this? Doing fucked up shit. But most things like stealing or assaulting people, it's pretty obvious. So it's kind of hard to hide from it. But pride, when you even try and change and get better, it comes in and camouflages itself on you so you don't know it's there. And for example, look how much better I am because I'm trying to change the world. You didn't even realize it, but the veneer of pride snuck in and poisoned. By the way, it's really good to want to do good things. But you also have to escape the poison of judgment. In this case, thinking that somehow makes you better. Can't you do what's good and right and true to your heart without taking on some kind of moral superiority? It's just simple. Like I think Gong said, do your work like a prayer. Is there something in the world you want to do? Or you feel moved or compassionate to do? Why not just go do it? Why would it involve telling everyone else what they're doing wrong? And your living example actually shines a light on all that without you saying anything.